Hello everyone and welcome to episode 3 of my Hardcore Let's Play series. In this episode I'm going to be focusing on getting all my equipment better enchanted, collecting up some important resources and setting out and finding a location to call my home. Really excited to get stuck into it, so let's do it. One thing I do need to do... Oh, I see another cat. Oh, that's a calico. I don't think we have that one yet. Let me get some fish. Off camera, I did manage to get this lovely cream coloured cat, so the kitty army is continuing to grow. Gotcha. Okay, meet your new friends. Okay, with my equipment pretty much ready to go, I'm going to craft some shulkers so I can start packing all my stuff up and get ready to leave this place. So I have enough shells for 10 shulker boxes. There we go. Okay, it's night time. I'm gonna go see if I can find some creepers. I really need to collect some gunpowder in order to be able to craft rockets so I can fly about the place. Okay, so I got another 23 from that. So that brings my tally to over 4 stacks now, which I'm pretty happy about. Alright, just going to craft this all into rockets. Okay, that's going to be a pretty good start. I've just started getting myself sorted out with my shulkers. I like to colour coordinate my shulkers depending on what's in them. So for example, my red shulker box has all my rockets, my yellow shulker box has my food, and my light blue shulker box has all my spare tools and equipment. Okay, I think it's time to take down the enchanting area. We're going to need that where we're going. I've got everything loaded up into all my shulkers, just try to keep things semi-organised in categories so it's easier for when I get to my new location. So it's time to start loading up this ender chest and getting ready to get on the move. Let's just get rid of these guys for the extra iron before we go. This town looks so ridiculous now. I feel kind of bad about it, but oh well. I'm sorry guys, you can't come with me. I promise I will come back for you as soon as I can. Okay, and with that, we're away. Whee! Just coming over a jungle here, and I've seemed to have spotted a jungle temple. Let's see if we can go get that trim. These are usually super hard to find. I haven't had much luck of these in previous worlds, but this one was pretty out in the open. I just spotted it really, really easily. Alright, there we go. Ah, oh, no trim, unfortunately. Okay, I found another chest hidden in the walls, and I've found the wild armor trim. Okay, let's keep going. Ooh, hang on a minute. What have we here? A pillager outpost. Just block that off. Hey, we have the sentry trim. We have the Seek goat horn. I'll take the crossbow too, why not? I'm thinking we might just have a little bit of a detour here. Go back to our village and get prepped up and maybe trigger a raid so we can get some totems. Okay, I've come back to the village and I've got my villagers blocked off so the raiders can't get to them. I'm going to fly back to the pillager outpost and see if I can't get Bad Omen. Okay, there we go, and we have Bad Omen. I'm a little bit nervous about doing a raid, but the risk is definitely worth the reward of getting totems, without a doubt. Okay, here we go. Okay, second wave coming through. Here they are. Okay, there we go. We have a totem. That's it. We did it, guys. Hero of the village. And we got a total of 5 totems from that. So I am super, super happy with that. Okay, with that completed, we can continue our search for our new home. Ladies and gentlemen, we have found a temple. Break this. Okay, what have we got? And here we go, the Dune armor trim. Okay, now, enough sidetracking. Let's get back to our quest of finding a home. Ooh, I've spotted a lush cave. Look at Mr. Fancy Pants Zombie down there with his gold armor. I'm not really sure what I'm looking for in the way of a home at the moment. I'm just going to see what inspires me when I find it. Have a swamp over here. Coming up on my first swamp. Actually, while I'm here, I might stop and get some blue orchids because I really love to decorate with those. We have frogs. Ooh, emerald ore. I'm going to nab this while I'm going. Oh, I'm just coming up on a mangrove swamp. I'm definitely going to stop and get some mangrove propagules. Okay guys, I've been flying for quite some time, a few thousand blocks in all directions, and I've come across something that I have to show you because it has inspired me massively. And that is this. I think this looks absolutely stunning. I've got the big plains biome in front. It's backed by this huge cliff face. With a bit of work, I think that would look absolutely amazing. If we come over here, you'll see this big rocky shoreline with another village here, and I just think this would look amazing as like a ship harbour. You've got this mountain that runs all the way around. Now, if we go on the other side of this huge mountain range, you'll see we have a sparse jungle biome, which is one of my favourite biomes of all time. I love how lush and green it is. You've got this river that runs all the way through, waterfall coming down the cliff. I just think this whole area is absolutely amazing. But honestly, this place has got me so inspired, and I think we've found it, guys. I think we've found the place that we're going to call home, and I am so excited to get building. I'm going to go just off to the side of this village. This village will eventually be removed, but right now, I think with a bit of terraforming, this area right here is going to be absolutely perfect for my home. Let's take one more layer down from this hillside, and I think this will be fine as my temporary campsite. Got myself a little campsite set up just on top of the hill right near to the village. Organised all my stuff so I can get to it easy. Got a little furnace set up, so I think we're ready to go start collecting some resources for the build. Let's get to it. Alright, making pretty good progress. I've got most of what I think I'm going to need for my build. One thing that I do need that I haven't got any of yet is deep slate. And I would like to get some more coal, iron, things like that. So I think it's time for a little bit of caving. Oh my goodness. I've just came into an open cave right near my base. You can see there's outside there, and I have found a deep dark. I'd love to get some of that skulk, but I just don't know if I want to risk it right now. There's the advancement made, Sneak 100. I'm officially in the deep dark. I just wanted to have a little bit of a look around and see what I can see, but I'm not too worried about finding a city or anything like that right now. Okay, I didn't set anything off. Okay, I just set a shrieker off. I'm not mucking around with that anymore. I'm getting the hell out of here. Alright, home safe and sound after that giant shrieker scare in the deep dark. I've got a pretty good base of materials that I want to use. I may not have everything that I need, but I've definitely got enough to give me a really, really good start. So I think I'm going to get to terraforming up this area here so it's ready for my build. Okay, that should just about do it for now. I think this should be plenty of room for me to build my house. I will eventually remove this entire hill, I think, but that is quite a large project and I just don't really want to do it right now. But I think this is pretty good. So now I want to map out what I want my house to look like in regards to shape and just see what sort of size I can get in this space and go from there. Okay, so I have the skeleton of the upper part of the house kind of mapped out there, and I think the height difference between the first and second parts is quite good. I decided to step it out by one block on all sides going around the top, and I think I have some ideas on what I can do to make that look really, really good. But I think overall the size is going to be really good. Okay, let's start filling it in. Okay, I've got all the walls filled in. I haven't textured them or anything like that, apart from just this bottom where I've decided to use some mossy cobble to kind of get that aged effect going. But haven't done any texturing. I just wanted to get the walls filled in so I can better visualize what I want to do with the exterior in particular. So now I think what I'm up to is I'm going to cut in some windows and start to texture the walls a bit so I can think about some more exterior decoration and the roof. So let's get to that. Okay, so I've come up with a design for the bottom section of the house that I think I'm really happy with. Textured the walls with the mossy cobble down the bottom. I think I'm going to add in some mossy stone brick as well, just to ease the transition between that and the regular stone variants. But I've textured the rest of the wall with the regular stone and cracked stone brick. And I think it's giving off that really cozy stone cottage sort of vibe. I think now it's time to get started on the top section of the house, so let's get to it. Just working on the roof shape here, just stepping out to take a look. I quite like that. I like the A-frame, but I like it kind of tapering down at the sides. I think I might run with that and see what I can do with it. Just working on the roof lines in the upper section of the house here. I think I've got a roof shape that I quite like. I'm going for kind of like a A-frame with a little bit of a taper off down the bottom, and just playing around with some planter box styles for under the upper windows. I think I'm happy with how things are going so far, so I'm going to continue on and see where we get to. Okay, so I've been working on the front part of this build. I've got this side of the roof done apart from the gable, and I've been working on a design for the top part of this build, and I came up with something that I think I really like. It kind of gives me that cozy cottage vibe that I'm going for. Plenty of plants, plenty of lighting to prevent spawns. I think overall I'm really happy with the way this is looking, so I'm going to repeat it on the other side and then see what I can come up with for this front section and this gable. Let's get to it. Okay, so that has been sort of mirrored on both sides. Really happy with that. Ignore the creeper holes. I nearly got blown up a couple of times, but we're all good. I'm now going to focus on this front part. I don't know exactly what I want to do, but I'm thinking a big window, maybe a big circular window in here. But we're just going to have to try a few things and see what we come up with. Okay, I think the front of the house is getting really close to being ticked off. I finished the texturing of the upper walls, got this front section decorated, and got the gable done. I'm really pleased with how that's turned out. I'm really loving the style and the look of this entire build so far. So now to continue it around the whole building and get to finishing up the roof, and then we can get to inside. Okay, so for the most part, I would say the exterior of my house is done. I'm really happy with how it's turned out, the style that I've gone with, and the color palette that I've gone with. What's next for me is I really do need to cut this hill back a lot more. It's way too close to my house. I built the house a little bit bigger than I initially thought, so I definitely need to cut this back to get it away from the entrance of the house. So going to do that. And another thing I do want to do is get a few horses for my little stable area that I built off to the side. But apart from that, I would say the exterior is just about done. So let's get to terraforming this hill. Okay, that ought to do it for now. It's not pretty, but eventually this entire hill is going to be gone. I just need a good source of XP to mend my tools before I take on a project of that size, because that is quite a little bit of land to terraform. So at the moment, I've peeled it away enough so it's kind of out of the way of my house. So I'm pretty happy to leave it like that at this stage. And let's move on to getting a couple of horses for my stables. You there, horsey. Be my friend. Come here. Whoop. Eat one of my golden carrots. You better like me now. Okay, you can have some golden armor. Okay, horse number 1 is in the stable. Let's go get another one. A lot of horses are out here to choose from. How about you? Do you want to be my friend? And you get iron armor, and let's take you back. Okay, and horse number 3 in the stables. Oh, by the way, guys, I am wearing the new Creeper Minecraft cape that Mojang released for the 15th anniversary of Minecraft. So, yeah, looks pretty cool. Let's just take one more flight out so we can get a good look of this exterior before I officially mark it as complete. And looking really nice. I'm absolutely loving this. Okay guys, that is going to do it for me today. Unfortunately, we don't have time to get the interior sorted, and that will have to wait until episode 4. If you have made it this far into the video, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And if you could like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment, that would be greatly appreciated. It really does help to support me in making these videos. I really hope you enjoyed watching this and seeing the house come together just like I have. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.